West Texas weather strikes again. But we got woodworking to do. Project. Let's get started. We are back with another resin project. And if this wood looks familiar, that bucket looks familiar, that was the leftover wood we had from the mystery wood turning project. So decided to take whatever I had left over in scraps, pour some beautiful red resin over it, and this one actually looked red this time, and decided to make a blank out of it. So we got it all done up, put it in the pressure pot, and I'm thinking, okay, it's time for redemption with this damn resin. Had an excellent casting, as you can see from there. Got the faceplate screwed on. Feeling pretty confident. However, I have been fooled before on this channel, so who knows what's going to go wrong in this project. So then we got it hooked up to the lathe. Everything's going really well. And then I got some new chisels in, guys. I know several comments about, make sure that your chisels are sharp or your carbide tools are sharp. So these are brand new chisels that I just got, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see if it truly is the chisel or the carbide that is causing these problems. So got it reversed on the chuck, just making the tannin, getting this material off as we do in all of these projects. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. The inner portion of the tannin's going off pretty good. I'm taking light, gentle strokes, taking my sweet-ass time trying to get this done. And I'm feeling pretty confident about it. And then I start to notice this chipping, and my confidence instantaneously sinks. But, hey, we're going to work this out. We're going to work this problem. We're going to be gentle. We're going to take it like a baby bird in the hand and try to make it work. So once I got the tannin all figured out, I decided, okay, let's take the faceplate off, get it reversed on the chuck, put the chuck on, and, you can see the chipping right there, and basically work the material the best we can. So here we are, brand new chisels, right off the box, first project with them, and I'm like, okay, let's take some gentle, smooth strokes. Think happy thoughts, trying to think happy thoughts, and we're getting some good shavings off of the blank initially, and then the chatter starts, and the chipping starts, and I'm like, okay, don't get frustrated, just ride it out, baby, ride it out. So I got it into the basic shape that I wanted, everything was smoothed out, now we're just taking the waste block off of it. And I'm thinking, okay, let's get this material off before we start shaping it to the way we want. And you can see right there, already have fucking problems. Giant piece of the blank came off. So now I'm rounding out the edge, trying to get this chip out. And I didn't get as frustrated because I absolutely expected this to happen. So when it did just explode off the lathe like that, I wasn't completely devastated. So here I am, basically for the next 2 hours this took me, trying to get this giant chip out of this bowl blank before I take off the waste block. And it's coming off good. You can see the shavings, coming off of it. You can see it in the background. And I'm thinking, okay, why does this keep happening? And there's some comments left in a previous project about maybe I'm not putting it, letting it set for a while. So this actual blank only set up for about 48 hours and 24, maybe not even a full 48 hours. But once we got into the decent shape that I wanted, then we started to get the bowl actually gouged out. And this part went, very smooth for the most part. You'll see where we had a little bit of problems a little bit later in the project with the edges, because with this one, I again, gouging it out, I didn't get that edge that I wanted on it. It's more round than anything else, and you can see here that I'm trying to work the edge and widen out the bowl, but you get that damn chip out that I don't know what's causing that, and I'm taking gentle strokes, just doing the same old story over and over again, trying to get the chip out, stopping the lathe, starting the lathe, and you can see, if you rewind the video a little bit, you can see that chip that's there, because I'm like, it's a good bowl up into this point, it's just this nasty looking chip that's on it that I'm trying to get rid of. But I really did take my time. There was a lot of chipping on it, and you'll see a little bit later that I had some better luck with the sanding. And once I got it to relatively the way I wanted, I just sanded out all those chips. So we went from about 220 all the way up to the micro mesh, as you can see here. And overall, it turned out really well. Once we put the polish on it, it just really popped on video here, and it turned out really well. So it's a combination of having patience and using the new chisels and keeping things sharp. I'm going to put things in the pressure pot for maybe a little bit longer, increase the PSI on it. But overall, it turned out pretty good. It was, at least we were able to save the project. It wasn't horrible. But we're learning. That's part of this process. But I was happy that I was able to turn something so well. So hope you liked the project, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right. Peace out. Okay, so project is done. I don't know what I'm going to do about this resin. I'll be fucking honest. I don't know. But we managed to make something. It wasn't what I wanted to initially make, but it is better than the pine cone bowl. The actual color and the grain of the wood makes this, I mean, it looks really cool. It looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. Let me see if I can adjust the brightness on this. You can see a little bit better. But it looks really good. It's just the shape of it. It's kind of catawampus a little bit. You can see it's kind of like oblong on the bottom. Sanding definitely helped. I had some chips that were in it, and I was like, so many times I fucking was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to save this. This looks like absolute garbage. But, I mean, overall, I'm really happy that we got something out of it. It looks really cool. It looks like a previous bowl that I did. It's got that nice, cool red tint. But I don't know what it is. Brand new chisels. I took light strokes, but you can still see coming away with like these large chips. I mean, this could have been totally different, but I don't know. I honestly don't know why we're having so many problems with it. But overall, I'm happy with it. Not the best project I've ever done, but I feel like, hey, we got a victory in on the first try. And God, it took forever, but we got it done. So hope you liked the project. Hope you got something out of it. And don't forget to subscribe. Button's right there. Like the video, share it, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next project. All right. Bye. Boop.